Well, hello guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Hello guys, hello. Okay, so a speed read request. Okay, that doesn't sound good, does it? Yeah, speed read request on Shamina Begum. Okay, apparently a 15-year-old that escaped, left the UK, and went to join the group. Is that's what I'll say as, okay, instead of I get picked up. But yeah, is so. I'm aware of this story. I'm also aware of a documentary, the first one that was done a couple of years ago, and well, my impression was I could understand why, this wasn't the right case to come back. And what I mean by that is that, yes, she was 15, so she had no legal, she was a bane, basically, a child. We call them banes in UK. So, was she radicalized or anything? Was she encouraged? If it had been like a cult, where you have to have like a long time of therapy to come out of the cult and realize that you're, a victim or being targeted. Now, had that been the case that I saw, then I would have been in full support of her coming back, oh, she was 15, blah, blah, blah. But unfortunately, it's not that she just left the country for Isis. She started a family, got married, had 3 kids, Now, I'm not being funny. That doesn't warrant, that doesn't make good, does it? It's not a good look, unfortunately, for a case to come back. I'd be happy if she got over there, went through some difficult times and, was very remorseful and regretful. But I see like a cocky showpiece who thinks, she's, that she's special, she's special. So she doesn't come across as victim-like either. Now, I'm aware that, things like this go on. And you don't have to have fallen on hard times or been through the mill to be a victim. But that's the impression she gives off, which unfortunately doesn't seem to be doing her any favours, because should she stay there? Yes. It's a case of, like my grandma said, you make your bed, you lie in it. Anyway, so we're going to ask, what kind of person is Shamima? Yeah, look, she's just looking to get out there in promotion. She loves it, the attention. Again, loving the attention. So it's like she's got new people coming in to interview her. Her story's going to pick up again, or did pick up. You might even see that, she's making money from something online as well, making money online. Maybe she's trying to promote something. She could have a GoFundMe, she could have this, she could have that. I am getting that she's creating something. She's creating something. So she's putting it out there. She's trying to look good, make things look good, make her case look good. So she's all out for attention, but she's all out to get this talked about as well. There's no doubt that she wants to come back here. But, will she be starting a family? I get another child for her. So there's another child coming. Oh dear, just what a web. So I don't see like this woman is in pain or anything. I think it's she's sort of like surviving, isn't she? So she's making the most of a bad situation, but by convincing herself, that this is all good for her and these reports and this, that and the other, and saying that and being this. I mean, she had no clothes one week and then a mobile a few days later. So, things don't quite add up for this lady at all. Will Is she trying? Why does she want to return to the UK? Yeah, you can't have her here. You can't have her here, okay? You can't. It would cause trouble as well. She, you know, even if she went in jail, there's still people in jail that belong to the group ISIS. So, you know, she would stir up a lot of trouble, you know. Would she even make it in a female all prisons? I mean, they don't hold back, do they? You know, I don't know why, you know, but I've always had I don't know why, but I've always had it in my mind, if I went to prison, I'd have to be top dog, you know, or would I be top dog and the psychic, you know, because, I mean, I could get loads of them around me, couldn't I? Just tell them if the visit's going to turn up, what anybody thought of the present or letter they sent them. You know, is your relationship over? Is he cheating? You know, what will be the outcome of my case? You know, I think I could make it popular, but not to say that I'd be scared to death. I'd be scared to death. Oh, can you imagine? Oh, dear. I'd be terrible. I'd be a terrible prisoner. Right, okay. So, anyway, yeah, I don't know why. I've always just thought that. So, I don't know if it's because, you know, people I know around me have all been sent to jail and everything. Not loads, just, you know, the odd one. The odd one. But anyway, so, yeah, we can't negotiate here. You do not negotiate with the word, you know, terror, you know, yeah. You know, and that's potentially what she is, you know. Well, that is what she is anyway. Never mind know about it. She is. So, yeah, there's trouble here. There's trouble. So she's making out there's trouble. Is she making out that, you know, she's trying to say all the things and get it out there to benefit her, you know. So if she knows you're going to ask her about a mobile phone, she'll have a story for that. If she, you know, like her kids, let's ask about the children, you know. I mean, if she's lost 3 children over there because, you know, of all the non-antibiotics and porism and all like that, now that is a terrible thing, whoever you are, to have to witness. But some are throwing a shade on that, so let's have a look. Did her 3 children all die? I wonder if she's reneged on, you know, got the stories mixed up about some of the children here. This could also be the, you know, like pointless battles when you know, starving all the time and having to do things for food and everything. And then in the end, you know, there's only you that can survive, which would be Shamina. So she would be, you know, she has to survive and the children didn't, I'm afraid. What is the truth about you know, Shamina's children dying? What is the truth? I think this is a very selfish mother, you know, as if she didn't want them, you know, as if she didn't want them. And remember, she's a child herself, you know, but now she's been so, like, warped by everything. I think these children, you know, if they existed, were not cared for properly. That's what I'll say, you know, which is she put herself first and not the children. And this is because she won't know how to be a mother. And I get poor upbringing, you know, poor upbringing, so they're in a country, you know, where there's not much medical stuff or even clean water. Yeah, they can still find time for a bit of nookie, you know, to produce another kid for their army. I mean, you know, I'm getting no sympathy for this woman here at all. I'm not judging her. I wish I could see the best. I don't. I see a trouble causer. You know, I see a attention seeker. I see somebody, you know, puts herself first before her children. Because as she sees it, it's just like this, you know. Well, I need to live because they're going to die anyway, so I might as well be the one that lives. And I kind of feel like, she didn't want them. I don't even know if they're, I don't know if they're all deceased. I think if she's had any children, you know, somebody else could be bringing them up. Is somebody else bringing up Shamina's child or children? Yeah, I think I'm spot on here. I think I'm spot on. Okay, so these children, or some of the children, still exist and they're with other people, you know. I don't know if they sell kids there or what, but, you know, they're with other people. So, of course, she would have to say that they're dead. Did Shamina sell her children? No, but I think other family members, you know, certainly are looking after these children. You know, her home is full of discord, so she won't have sold them. She's passed them on. She doesn't want to see them. She doesn't want to have anything to do with them. You know, something's gone wrong in her brain with being a mother. And you can see how defiantly she discusses them and their deaths. It's just a lie. So I feel like, you know, where she is, there's like maybe the father's family, because she hasn't got any there. So it must be the father's family. Do they take their children in? You know, I mean, they look after their own. You know, I have to say that. They look after their own. It's a territory that we have little idea, understanding, and not much compassion for. But I do feel like these children's aren't all passed away at all. I feel like they're around. What happens to the children when the cameras come round? Yeah, they're hidden. They're hidden. I'm right. Okay, so yeah, they're hidden. Okay, they're hidden away. So yeah, she's fibbing. Yeah, sit this one out so they're not around, you know, they can't go play or do this, that and the other. I mean, so, you know, her behaviour since been radicalised, and that's what you can call it, because up to then, that's what it was. And then since coming over here, over there, she just wants it cushy. The UK is cushy, you know. You've got your NHS, you've got free accommodation, you've got money being handed out to you. That's why people try and come here, you know, because that's what they see as an attraction. So I can imagine she wants well back in, and even in a cushy cell of her own. But she'll be, you know, recruited into a gang. She wouldn't survive. She wouldn't survive. Mind you, you'd be amazed at what you can survive, I suppose, in places like that. But yeah, anyway, so when the cameras come, the children are away. Will Shamina be exposed as a liar again? Absolutely. There's a plan here. There's a plan. So, you know, she's, don't say... there's a plan here. I don't know whether she's going to try and, you know, allegedly, just for attention, sue the government, okay, but that looks a distinct possibility. This is, you know, Shamina constructing things out the way she thinks. Again, she'll be her own downfall, okay, because there's nothing sincere or genuine about her and being sorry or remorseful or, you know, understanding her own mind. She doesn't. She's, you know, she's just, she's still cocky, too cocky. Will Parliament allow Shamina to return to the UK? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And do you know what? I kind of get the impression that, you know, a male around her who was doing the interview doesn't keep to his word and isn't seeing it from the same side that she is. So I think she'll kind of find that the way he interprets things is not the way she wanted, but right now she's quite happy with things going. You can't trust this person. They're not reliable. Whoever said they was going to try and help her, I think it was through the BBC. You know, it's he's not there for the long haul. This guy's not there for the long haul. But she will try and look into doing anything like suing, even to get some attention and get Parliament's attention as well, but more or less get ours. I don't think the public opinion is one of support for her returning. Had she behaved so differently, had her remorse, you know, actually shone through and been truthful, you know, if we could see and feel that she was, you know, she's just a young lass who made a daft mistake, then, you know, we could have forgiven her. But unfortunately, she's still scheming now. You know, she's playing you all. She's playing the rest of us. And she's trying to play Parliament. You ain't going to see this woman here at all for any time. Okay, not any time. I don't even think free governments down the line would wipe out, you know, her. But she'll try. So we haven't heard the last of it. Now she's starting something, you know, starting legal action probably to be heard. Or, you know, high courts or whatever it is. Some silly Bartholomew, you know, trying to, thinking he's a do-gooder. But like I say, I think right now everything comes to nothing. Okay, guys, that was great, and thank you for that speed request. I don't say the names anymore because it's like, you know, you might not want revealing. But anyway, you know who you are. Great question. Thank you very much. Bye now. Bye-bye.